Abbi J, founder of AJ Life Hacks, and today I'm sharing the secrets of how to take a compliment. Because all of us love to get compliments, but I bet you've been in that awkward situation where you're not sure what to say when somebody compliments you, or how's the best way to handle a very sincere and flattering compliment. So don't go anywhere. I've got 3 steps for you to use today that can help it so that when people compliment you or you compliment other people, that it goes really well and you know how to properly thank them for that compliment. So keep watching this video. First tip is to thank them. Now I get that that's really simple, but a lot of us don't do this. We kind of say, no, I really don't look good, or, oh, this old thing, I've had it for years. When you do that, it puts down the other person. And so what you want to do is you want to thank them. A simple thank you will do. When somebody says something nice about you, you just look them in the face, smile, and say, hey, thank you so much. Or, man, that was so nice of you to say thank you. Keep it really short and simple. Come up with a way that you like to thank people that's unique to you, but just start practicing the act of when people compliment you. Don't deflect it. Don't act like, oh, that's not true. Just simply say thank you. That is step number 1. Step number 2 is to acknowledge their risk. Now, what do I mean by this? What kind of risk was there in giving you a compliment? Well, actually a ton of risk, because a lot of times when we compliment somebody or really think that their outfit's cute or that they did a great job, we're not sure how well that's going to be received, because I'm sure you've had the experience where you compliment somebody and they just start to ramble on and on and on about how that's not true, and you're like, okay, no more. I like your shirt, but not anymore, right? So acknowledge that risk. And how you do this is something very simple by saying hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate you saying that. Or, man, you've made my whole day. Again, come up with a cute little saying that you like to say that's sincere for you, but make sure that you acknowledge, besides thanking them, saying, hey, you know what, that made my day, that made me feel really good, or that was so kind of you to say. That helps buoy up that other person, and all of a sudden both of you are feeling good about them risking talking to you in the first place and the fact that you accepted their compliment well. And my last and third tip for you when it comes to compliments is to not turn around and compliment that person. Now, I get that seems a little mean, and that seems like, well, why wouldn't I? They complimented me, it's my turn to compliment them. Well, just for that exact reason. A compliment needs to come from a very sincere place, or people are going to start saying that you're phony, that you're fake, or they'll just feel like, oh gosh, she really didn't mean that. And that's because when you say, oh, you know, I really love your shirt, and they go, oh no, yours is so much better, I love yours more. It's like, oh, okay, you're disregarding my opinion. And so if you truly did love and admire their skirt way before they said a compliment to you, sure, go ahead and tell them that. But practice the art of just saying thank you, acknowledging their risk, and keeping that in mind that you don't turn around and say, oh, I like your stuff too, or you did a really good job too, because it takes away from the sincerity of what they're saying and from what you're saying, because it makes it feel like, oh, this is automatic. I compliment you, you compliment me, it's what we do. When a compliment should be just the opposite. They should be these wonderful little sprinklings of joy that we spread around, and that they're so sincere. So there you have it. Those are my 3 tips for accepting compliments. And I know it's something we don't usually think about doing, but if you can follow these 3 steps, I think you're gonna notice, 1, you get more compliments because people are being rewarded for giving you compliments by you praising them and building them up for being a kind person or being so nice. And that you are sincere, and when you give compliments back, you're not just turning around and being very phony and forced to give somebody else a compliment. So enjoy these tips, use them, share them around. If you liked this video, please give it a nice thumbs up, and always subscribe to my channel. I've got tons of videos coming out for you on how you can be your absolute best self. So don't miss a single one. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Abbi J out.